Welcome to another live session, traders. As expected, we started earlier. So if you guys look at, we can see that couple of instruments, especially Gbpusd, there was a good trend on it. As later today, there's a news coming up. We can see from here, GJ has got a very strong bounce, which is a strong breakout. And if we look at XAU USD, we can see also there is a bounce here. There's a breakout on this one as well. So we can see the market, in fact, moving at the moment, which is expected. You can see gold had a very strong breakdown yesterday from this level. And after this breakdown, we can see the market drop to that support level. Currently, we can see that couple of strong move happen here and then pull back, another one pull back. So it's now slowly building pressure again, potential for upside bias. We will be discussing in all of them and to see where is our potential entry opportunity in this market. So let's look at one by one. I'm early today. I hope that you guys also ready for this early session, as it will give us more understanding about the market, and also to have more ideas how we can find opportunity. So I hope that you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. um, Say yes if you can hear me. Thanks for joining the live session. Absolutely appreciate all of your support every single day to see where to help support the channel. And definitely, I'm dedicated. Welcome, very clear. Thank you very much. Welcome for joining the live session. So, GJ is showing very good impulse here. I have already posted a primary analysis in the group as well. So we can see that GBP from this level, there is a breakout. And if we closely look at, we can see that the market from here, this is a strong impulse correction impulse. We have seen there is a strong liquidity grab, and if we look at our indicator, we can see back to back, this is a very good one here, a very strong bullish impulse. There's followed by another one here, and I think that we might see potential trend continuation in this market to see where the price might be heading to. And with that in mind, if you guys look at, you can see that GJ from the 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and the lower time frame, the market is moving aggressively towards the upside, and we could see that it's moving up, and we may see that the price potentially trending in that direction. So we will be looking for entry possibility on XAUSD. XAUSD, I have already entered one trade here. If we find further opportunity, I will be looking to enter. At the moment, what I think that this market may continue to push high. What's your opinion? I think that XAUSD may continue to move back to the upside again to this resistance line, which is an important support and resistance on gold. And what we can see here, this is a very strong impulse followed by sideway movement, another impulse, sideway movement. So the trend on gold is showing upside here. This is the 15-minute chart, lower time frame price action, especially from day trading perspective. It is a good time frame to look at, though I look at both higher and lower time frame, though you also trade on 1-minute chart as well. So this is the 1-minute price action. So let's see how the market might be evolving in all of this lower time frame. This is the 15 minutes perspective. There is a 15 minutes pin bar here. We see that there is a strong rejection with that pin bar, and what we can expect here, this is an important support level, and from that support, expecting for the market to bounce to the resistance line here. And with that resistance, okay, so what you can expect here is this is where a strong pin bar, wanting to see that the market is moving up, and with that movement, this is where there is a liquidity zone here. And with the liquidity, what we can expect is that the price, this is an impulse here. We can expect it to bounce back up to the resistance line. And what we can expect for this market to revert back to the upside to create a new higher high. So let's see how the market might be doing, and based on that we can look for potential entry opportunity in the market. So for the time being, let's see if we have any suitable entry in that area. We had a trade early yesterday, which in fact from here 4 hour time frame came out to be exactly in the direction has given us some peep here. And at the moment, from the lower time frame, expecting to give us another entry opportunity in this market. So let's see um, how the market might be doing. And if you guys look at it, you can see that this is a bullish engulfer. This is where, okay, so we can see an impulse bull flag, expecting it to revert back again to create a new higher high. So the market trend is up, and if you guys prefer trending market, absolutely we will be looking to see how the market might be doing here. So with that in mind, this is where, okay, so this is where you can see support turning resistance here, a pin bar, and wanting to see that it's moving in the direction where there is a high liquidity. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, expecting it to bounce and then to return to that resistance line here, which is an important level. So in the meantime, guys, if you haven't liked this stream, I would appreciate if you give a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. So here is what we can see, a pretty strong move, and with that stronger movement, look at the 30 minutes. If you look at the 30 minutes, we can see also the same bullish impulse here. We can see that series of higher low formation, expecting it to return back to the resistance line. 15 minutes perspective, you can see this is a lower time frame price action, and wanting to see that it's bouncing back up to the neckline. So the entry potentially that we are expecting to give us entry in that direction, okay, so which is basically a bull market here. So in that bull market, wanting to see that it's moving up. And so if you guys look at it, you can see that this is a very important support level. Lower time frame price action, this is a 30 minutes. In this lower time frame, the price action is showing significantly bullish here. 15 minutes, we can see that here is a very good move, an impulse correction. We can expect for another impulsive move. At the moment, what we can expect is for the market to grab liquidity and then to revert back to the upside to create a new higher high. So wanting to see that it's moving up and then returning back to the upside. You can see the lower time frame price action. Here is this is a significantly bullish market. In this bull market, okay, so this is a support level. So what we can expect for the market to trend in the direct create a new higher high, so which is in an potentially in an uptrending market. So what we can see in this lower time frame, series of higher low formation, a bull market, so which is pretty strongly bullish here. So we can see there is a 30 minutes candle closed. From the 15 minutes also there is a doji formation. Lower time frame, what we can expect here is that this market is there is a bounce, sideways movement, and wanting to see that it's moving up and then to create a new higher high to see where the price might be heading, and based on that we can look for entry. If we look at Gbpusd, we can see that this market also currently trending. This is a very strong uptrend on GJ, and in that uptrend, okay, so lower time frame also we can see that Gbpusd is in a bullish trend, and in that bullish trending market, we can see that there is a drop here, grab the liquidity, and then we can expect for the market to return back to the upside to create a new higher high. So looking at the lower time frame, if you look at the 1 minute, we can see that this is a 1 minute price action. The market trend is up. Let's look at on XAUSD again. Here is, okay, so we can see that this is where a strong impulse, sideways movement, and expecting for the market to trend in that direction to create a new higher high. We'll see where the price might be heading to, and based on that we can look for entry. So looking at the, if you look at here, you can see this is the 1 minute chart, and there is a bounce here. You can see this is a pole, which is basically a bull flag. Okay, so with that bull flag, now when you see a bull flag like that, it should be breaking in the upside. So but before breaking to the upside, we might see deeper pullback. On GJ also doing the same thing. If you look at here, you can see the market doing the same thing. Let's first look at the XAUSD, how it might be doing, and based on that we will be looking for that entry opportunity in the market, so see where it is heading. So here is okay, so we can see some downside momentum here. So with that in mind, you can see it's wanted to see that it's we can see there might be now deeper pullback in this market, and from that as it start to come back down again, we might see that deeper pullback, and then after this deeper pullback we might see the price is returning back. So there is a potential for a deeper liquidity gap in that area before we can see the market again returning back towards the upside to see where it might be heading. So if you look at the lower time frame, you can see that this is a, guys, see this is a sideways market. Okay, and this support is absolutely important because as it has returned back, we might see that it's testing here, and then after this retest we can expect for the market to return back again to create a new higher high. We'll see that how far it might be heading, and based on that we can look for entry opportunity in this market. So you can see here sideway movement, expecting it to come back down again and then to return back. So wanting to see that the market is aggressively trending here. So with that in mind, there is a rejection, and would like to see how far it might be going in this market, and based on that we can look for um, entry opportunity. I think we might see either retest of the support or directly continuation from this level, as this market is in an uptrend. I will be interested to go long as soon as you will find that. So let's wait for the market to break from the structure, and then we can look for that entry opportunity. Thank you very much. Well, sir, where are you looking gold today? Thank you. Mr. Faizan, say hello to you. Thank you very much, Mr. Faizan. Looks like my very close people. Faizan, how are you, Faizan? Thank you. Keep watching, Faizan. Thank you very much. And let's see. Here is what we can see from this level. There is a bounce. Expecting is for the market to return back to the upside. Um, I appreciate Faizan for coming here. So what we can see, so we can see that after grabbing that liquidity, expecting for the market to keep trending in that direction. Lower time frame price action. This is a long week candle. Want to see that the market is um, breaking out and then to trending in that direction. So we'll be waiting for the market to um, drop, create a potential double bottom, and then to return again back to the upside. We'll see that how far the market might be doing, and based on that we can look for entry opportunity. So let's look at now where we can expect on GJ. Okay, so we can see the Gbpsd. If you look at it, you can see this is a Gbpsd, and in this market on GJ we can see that this is a daily price action on GJ. There is a very strong breakout on Gbpsd. If you look at the monthly, we can see that from the monthly perspective this is a strong bounce on the monthly, and this is where GJ became very aggressive at the moment. And what we can expect is with a very strong bounce on GJ. from the monthly, expecting it to revert back to the upside to create a new higher high. This is a resistance line here on a JJ. And if you look at the weekly perspective on GBP/JPY, we can see that from the weekly, this is a a very strong bounce on JJ. And with that bounce, where there is a high liquidity in that area, and which is an important liquidity zone on GBP/JPY, what we can expect for the market to go ahead and then to create a new higher high. If we look at the daily, where daily impulse, we can see that it's an uptrend. Okay, so we can see the market breakout, pullback, another breakout, deeper pullback, another breakout, pullback, and it is from the daily in a very strong bullish momentum. And with that momentum, this is a resistance line where what we can expect on GJ is for the market to, I think that if we see enough pullback, we can expect it to return again to the upside. So if we look at the 4-hour time frame, here is, we can see a very strong bounce, as there is a news coming later today. GBP/JPY is going to be very volatile, and with that strong volatility on GJ, we can expect is for the market to return back again and then to create a new higher high. So looking at the 15 minutes perspective on GJ, we can see that the market in this lower time frame, this is a previous liquidity zone here, which is an important level of support. And with that support grabbing liquidity, we can expect it to again return back to the upside to create a new higher high. So looking at the lower time frame, it's an important support here, 197.80 or near there. If the market drop in that zone where there is a fair value gap, which is very important fair value gap, and from that fair value gap, expecting it to revert back again to create a new higher high. We'll see how far the market might be heading to, and based on that, we can look for entry opportunity. And in the meantime, thanks for joining the live session. Let's keep watching, and if you have any question, let me know, guys. We can discuss further. Looking at the XAUSD again, we can see the market preparing for that potential breakout. And so with that breakout, we can see that there is a move, pullback, another move, and with that move, so we see that the market managed to bounce, and with that bounce, we can see a move, pullback, another bounce, expecting it for the price to go ahead and then to create a new higher high. So this is the 1 minute chart where important level of resistance. The market trend is potentially bullish at the moment, and in that bullish market, so you can see that the market is in an uptrend, and with that uptrend, what we can expect for the price to break out and then to create a new higher high. So we'll see that where we can find potential entry, especially if it is trending again in that direction. This is where we will be able to enter into the trade. We'll see that how far might be doing the market, and okay, so we'll be waiting for that potential entry, and based on that, so we can see this is an important level of resistance here. With that resistance, okay, so where as the market trend is up, we will be looking for that uptrending that market structure. We will be waiting for that potential entry opportunity. Patience, guys, patience. This is what I always emphasize on. If you really want to be a successful trader, profitable trader, then the only thing that you can do is to be patient. Okay, so when you are patient, you are okay, so patience is key. Why? Because um, it's a neuro pathway. Okay, this is what I tell many times, and this is the what I would say that the most important part of trading psychology that as a trader you need to understand is that you see that anything we do, uh, it creates a neuro pathway in our brain. So any habit, either good or bad, even being patient, also creates a neuro pathway. That's why when we um, do in one area in our life, that sometimes reflects on the other area in our life. So this is a because of that neuro pathway, because energy always follow the path of least resistance. So if you look at here, you can see that let's say this is our brain. Okay, so whatever we do, it create a neuro connection. Okay, so when it creates a neuro connection, it creates an energetic channel where energy flows. Now, as a trader, so when we learn to be patient, we actually creating a neuro pathway of becoming patient that reflects sometime in other areas in our life as well, because it's it's the habit that we create, it's the neuro pathway that we create in trading that can help you completely different area in your life. Maybe you become a very good parent by becoming a good trader, because from here you learn that how to be patient, that you can bring it to the other areas in your life to reflect. Maybe you can do very good in another job as well because you are patient. So that is why it is so important that becoming a trader patient. And this is also very important for, especially if you are in a situation where you want to build bigger trading account and also a trade on a bigger account, which is essential to be patient, because bigger trade, bigger winner comes later. So this is also we discussed that day in one of important lesson that we discussed, that um, every if you go to the race where you will see the winner come will first, but in trading winner comes later in most of the time, is because of the bigger win comes later. So the patience where you keep you on the track with proper risk management. So you can see that this is the 1 minute chart on XAUSD, and here is an impulse correction. The market is forming series of higher high and higher low, which where we can see that in that uptrending market, this is the 15-minute chart, we see the market has started to trend currently after back-to-back two important um, strong liquidity gap here. The market is trending. So let's see if we have potential entry, and I think that the price may bounce back up here to the resistance line, which we could eventually see that the market is moving up and then creating a new higher high. We'll see that how far it might be doing. And this is the 1 minute chart. You can see the market from crossover from each other from 10 and 20 MA, and then returning back again to the resistance line, where expecting it for the price to go ahead and then to create a new higher high. So let's see that where it might be heading, and based on that we can look for potential entry opportunity in this market. We can see the market, there is a 10 and 20 MA crossover, which is an important zone here. And I think that the market may continue to rise to the upside, where we can see this is an 76, 75 pip gap here. So you'd be looking to see an entry. 30 minutes price action is closing in few minutes. we'll be waiting for a little pullback, and this is the 1 minute chart. See that if it is coming for a deeper pullback, then we can look for potential entry. And as the market trend is up, I will be interested to go long as soon as you will find that entry opportunity. We are already one trade on and would like to enter another one as soon as we see that suitable entry. Here is, let's see, a potential risk reward here. So here is we see that a deeper pullback coming, and I would like to place a buy stop here, which would eventually expecting it to bounce. If the market cross that high, we'll be entering. So I would like to place a pending order, not market order, buy stop at 2626.841. So buy stop at 2626.841, stop loss at 2618.11, TP target 2639.285. So that's where placing the pending order. We can take 2 TP target, but at the moment we're keeping 1, and we'll see. So with that in mind, we'll be placing that buy stop here. If the market is moving up, then we will be entering into the trade. So we will be placing the pending order at 2626.841. Stop loss 2618.118, and TP target at 2639.285. I'll take always, smaller risk is the key. So place that pending order on XAUSD. And if the market is returning back to the upside, we will be entering into that trade. As if you look at the 15 minutes, we can see that this is a back-to-back 2 important doji formation. So with that 2 pin bar, if it is returning back to the upside, which will be an important zone that we can look for entry. That's why you place the pending order. So here is so you can see there is a drop, and that drop, in fact, the market again returned back to the support level. So it's a pending order, guys. So make sure that even if it is coming here, we are not stopping out, because it's a pending order waiting for the market to revert. Then we will be entering into the trade. Waiting on this, we can see a complete drop here, which is basically more often you'll see that the false breakdown happen like that. You'll see that when the market had a false breakdown, you'll see the market do that in that way. And therefore, if it is returning back to the upside, we'll see that resistance line. Expecting it to return back again to the resistance line. 30 minutes perspective and 15 minutes perspective, there is a massive rejection from this level, where what we can expect now, as it is in a very important level here, so that rejection might bring that price below this level here to the support level, or we might see even a rejection from this zone here, because there is a big rejection from the top. If you look at the 1 hour chart, we can see that there is a this candle is closing. We might see a long wick doji here. Let's see if we can see the market is from this support again returning back again to the upside, or it just a false breakout and again trending to the downside. We'll see. I think we might see that potential upside bias. We could see that. Let's wait for that to happen. Thanks for joining the live session. In the meantime, guys, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up, smash it, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. It's some music. Well done, well done. It's some music too. Well done. So waiting for the market to move up and then to create a new higher high. $15 minutes. This is a. I'm just looking at the multi-time frame to see, in fact, how the market might be evolving. If you look at the 30 minutes, you can see there's a candle closing here. That candle close might return that back price to the upside. Big drop to the support level, expecting it to again trend in that direction. We'll see that how far it might be going. So here what you can see that with this drop here to the support level, expecting it to trend in the direction and then to bounce back up to create a new higher high. Now don't want to see the trending in that direction, though we are not on this trade that we have opened. We place the pending order here. It's a bit far, but if it is returning in that direction, only you will be entering into the trade. 15 minutes candlestick pattern closing, and also 30 minutes, and also 1 hour. 1 hour closing as a doji. This is for me is still bullish bias in this market. So because if you look at it, you can see this is the 1 hour move. It's a pretty stronger move, and then there is a doji. We may see that the market is trending in that direction. Now if it breaks down, then we might see a complete drop to the support level. So the 1 minute chart, and here is what we can see, that this is the 1 minute chart, expecting it for the price to keep pushing high. So looking at the 15 minutes, there is a strong rejection from the top, and at the same time it's a bull market. So two-way situation. If the market remain bullish to the upside, then we might see that it's going up again to create a new higher high. It's a crucial point to look at. I think there are two probability at the moment. It might drop again to create a new lower low, or it might keep pushing up again to create a new higher high. So the both probability possible. If it managed to break this high, then we will be entering for continuation, or we will see how the market might be doing. I hope that guys you're enjoying the live session. Thank you very much for joining the live, and also your support to the channel is always appreciated. Here is what you can see, that after this drop from the support bounce, the market trending and creating series of higher high and higher low, which is in an uptrend. But here is we see there is a bounce and then immediate rejection, break of structure. We may see now a trend continuation in this market. This is what I am expecting, trend continuation, or there are two probable scenario. One is trend continuation, the other one is to follow this pattern and then to drop again to the downside. Okay, so there are two probable scenarios. So what is pattern, guys? It's also important that looking at the pattern, right? So it's all about pattern, and that's why trading is easy, especially if you are passionate about, you don't need any education, anything like that, because pattern is anyone can understand. Even that's why even when a newborn child started to see the world, they also started to see the pattern first. Okay, so pattern is key. So what is pattern? If you look at a flower, you can see the pattern, right? So which is pattern is something that you can see in a repetitive manner that will help you to guess the next one. That's what we need as a trader. So that's why pattern is so important, and you can find in nature all the time, right? So you can see the fractal, you can see on galaxy, human brain, everywhere there's a pattern. So in trading also there is a pattern, and it repeats, right? So there is a randomness in the chart, and also there is a pattern in it. And once you observe, so when you keep observing, you start to see those patterns, and then you started to see the potential move that is an edge in the market. That's the difference between a trader and not being a trader. Okay, so it's to see the pattern, and then finding an edge based on that pattern, and then trading based on risk management. That's where you'll see that how the market might be trading, and we can enter based on that. So now this is where, so you might, if you want more explanation about pattern, also you can see that, you see one an uptrend bull flag is a very common pattern. You can see that bull flag happens more often, and you can see a pole and then breakout, and it happens over and over again, so which is a key to be a trader, is to look at the pattern. And that's where also coming down to trading based on a smart money concept, right? And this is where you will be learning here in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Here all the strategy that I trade based on liquidity, based on price action, based on market structure, which is the core concept of becoming a trader. So core is the key, right? So when you understand the core, you understand everything. So 3 very important study that one trader must do to understand how the market moves is the market structure, liquidity, and price action. 70% of my trading decision, not only me, I think that all professional trader trade in that way. 70% of the traders trading decision comes from the like the professional trader make their trading decision from the market structure, which is the direction of the trend. There are more to it coming up. Also, we will see that there are more to it. That's where being a trader. Okay, now here is, you can see a little sideways movement as we've seen the new 1 hour candle open and closed, and with the doji formation it's trying to bounce. I think we may see little sideways movement, but at the same time trying to bounce. Also, you can see the GJ. If you look at here, you can see the Gbpusd. This is where GJ. Now you can see the Gbpusd, where let's look at the GJ, how it is doing. We can see GJ is trending at the moment. This is an important level of support here. Here is GJ trying to come back down here. We'll see. Let's see what's happening with XAUSD, also trying to bounce. Either one of these, we might find potential entry. Both of these instruments currently trending. So if you look at the calendar, Forex Factory, music powder. We can see that here on GBP, coming up monetary policy summary, MPC official bank rate boards, official bank rate, so which is around 90 minutes from this time of recording. So with that in mind, what you can expect on GJ is that for the market to remain to the upside bullish. We'll see that how far it might be heading to. And looking at here, you look at the 15 minutes, so you can see that the market is okay. You can see that there is a move here. Okay, so a bounce, pullback, and we can see the market where you can see the market is locally. We might see that potential trend. You think that one can enter? This 1 hour rejection is so strong, otherwise we could look for a bounce here on GJ. Okay, so you can see the market okay, so you can see a move, correction, move, deeper correction, and expecting for the market to create a new higher high. So here is a bounce, pullback, expecting for the market to remain bullish. We might see that trend continuation. Let's see what's happening with XAUSD sideways movement. We'll look at it here, and with that in mind, we can see the market currently creating series of higher high and higher low, which is an uptrend at the moment. This is a neckline. Okay, so with the neckline here, expecting for the market to trend in that direction. So you can see that here on XAUSD, trying to form a local bullish structure. We can see the market is here is the doji, big doji, and a move, correction, move, correction. So the market currently trending with a stronger momentum. Wanting to see that it's going back up. GJ here is sideways. um, the trend is a little slower. It's always a good idea to enter with the better opportunity. I will be looking at here on GJ again to see which way the market might be heading, and um, I'm impressed with this market structure, but the only uh, thing here, we need to wait for the price action confirmation. So we need to see the market structure for the trend direction, which is very important, and then waiting for the price action. Okay, so which is the confirmation of entry with the price action. So here is what we can see, that with that movement from this support level, and expecting is that the market here, okay, so you can see a bounce, wanting to see the market trend is up, a bounce pullback, expecting for the market to create a new higher high and higher low, which is an uptrend. So here is what you can see for the price to grab the liquidity and then to move in that direction. So with the 1 minute chart again, here is what you can see, that from the support level, um, there is an inverted head and shoulder, and with that inverted head and shoulder, if the market drop further, we can look for if we see strong rejection, we can look for that market to revert back again to the upside. If we look at the XAUUSD, we can see the same situation here. Okay, so we can see the market here. This is an important level, which is an important support level, and from that support, okay, so from the support level, we might see that the price is dropping again and then bouncing back up to create a new higher high. So looking at the lower time frame, we can see the market trend is up, and with that uptrend, expecting it to break to the upside. Looking at the GJ here sideways, we will be waiting for also further confirmation on this one as well. Any other instrument that currently trending, we can see euro dollar have a slower movement. I think that this one also, you guys look at, you can see euro dollar also in a bullish trend locally. So after this breakdown, we can see the market slowly moving back up, potentially 15 minutes perspective, a bullish trend. So let's see that how many pip here. I'll be looking for a buy opportunity on Euro USD, I'll be explaining later why I'm going long with a very tight stop loss. So without a risk management, no trade, guys. So 12 pips stop loss on this, and expecting it to trend in the direction. We'll target first 3 to 1. Later we'll be changing that. So if you look at here on Euro USD, we can see that the market, this is Euro dollar, and so you can see this is so Euro dollar. Very little. So Euro dollar, I'm also on a trade. So expecting for the market to bounce on Euro dollar. So XAU USD pending order is still there. We'll see. I'm on a bullish trade on Euro dollar. I'm going long by market with 12 pips stop loss. So we can see that around 12 to 13 pips stop loss. Tight stop loss. We might see liquidity grab anytime and could come back again. But expecting is for the market to remain bullish to the upside. So we'll see how far it might be going, and based on that we can look for potential trading opportunity in this market. We see the Euro dollar is on an uptrend. So if you look at the 1 hour 15 minutes perspective, the market trend is bullish, and we can expect for the market to potentially remain bullish in that direction. So here is we can see that there is a 5 minutes perspective, there is a bullish engulfer and higher low formation, wanting to see that to trend in the direction to create a new higher high. We can expect for the market to move up and then to create a new higher high. 30 minutes perspective, a bullish movement here. So from the, if you look at the 4-hour chart, we can see that this is a 4-hour candlestick pattern. There is a bullish candle, and in this market, if the trend continuation, then we can expect it to go back up to at least to 4-hour 20 m, which is an important support level, turning resistance here. So you can see some short-term move here. There's an inverted head and shoulder. Bullish engulfer, expecting it to move up. You can see some short-term trying to drop on XAUSD. So the 1 hour on gold. Looking at GJ, also trending. XAUSD and Euro dollar. So Euro dollar, you're on a trade. I was looking at XAUSD to see what might be happening. some older trade that I have to post here. So looking at here in this market, you guys look at, you can see this is a 15 minutes perspective, and looking at the 1 hour again, this market might go little sideways while we're looking at GJ. Here also little sideways. Let's look at the euro dollar, which is basically trending at the moment, and we are on it. So euro dollar, you can see the market is trending in the direction and expecting it to move with a momentum. So there is an inverted head and shoulder here. So you can see this is an inverted head and shoulder, expecting it to return back again in that direction. So we'll see that. Okay, so this is a 5 minutes bullish engulfer, followed by a doji, and with another bullish engulfer. So want to see that it's creating an upside bias here. Now trend is very important to see that it's moving. So you can see here, wanting to see that it's bouncing, and which we might see eventually going back up to the potentially to the resistance line. On this trade on on euro dollar, and if you guys look at, you can see that just look at the 1 minute. As GBP news coming, we would see also GJ getting volatile, but at the moment on essentially on euro dollar, expecting for the market to trend. The market may not always do as we expect, but it is always a good idea to trade with the trend. So where you can see that this is a 30 minutes, and with that 30 minutes price action, we can see the market here returning back to the upside with a potentially upside bias. So the market trend is here locally, expecting it to remain bullish. Look at the 4 hour, you can see the market is in this lower time frame. We want to see that its trend is up. the 1 hour perspective. Right, so we can see some deeper pullback potentially. It's crucially important that we can see that this market is, if you look at here, you can see the market here, there is a bullish engulfer, and where if the market is trending in the direction that we will see that an inverted head and shoulder, and then to trend, which will be an important zone to look at. Now looking at the 30 minutes, we can see a bullish 15 minutes bull candle. This is where the 5 minutes price action here, with that bounce, a move pullback, so here we can see that this bullish engulfer, and lower time frame from this zone, expecting it to trend in that direction. So there is a doji which now might try to retest this support again. What we expected is for the market to return again back to the upside. And also coming up in few minutes, GBP news that will definitely make the market volatile. Looking at the XAUSD, the market, this one is, after this bounce, I think we might see now a deeper pullback before it return back again to the upside. So I will be closing the pending order on XAUSD, as the market didn't reach that zone. So I have closed the pending order on XAUSD. On euro dollar is still on. We have closed the pending order on gold, and we'll be waiting for another entry as soon as we will find that. So gold, you can see the market trend up, euro dollar moving back to the upside. where 30 minutes perspective on gold, euro dollar is trying to bounce back up. And here is the lower time frame, 15 minutes trying to bounce back up. 5 minutes is where it's forming an inverted head and shoulder. So wanting to see that it's trending in the direction. So we're expecting for the market to trend. We'll see how far we could see that movement. In the meantime, if you guys are enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. We can see here some slower movement. So here is where you can see there is a in that bull flag, we see some movement coming. And with that movement, want to see that the market is heading. While XAUSD, I think we can see there is another liquidity grab in this market. You might see some movement here as well. Euro dollar is so here on Euro USD, we can see that with this bounce pullback, a movement pullback, expecting for the market to create a new higher high. But you can see the market is potentially trending to the upside. Euro dollar, not a very aggressive, but I expected a little more upside here. If we look at gold, where we can see that there is a rejection in this market, gold might for short term might trend in the downside here. So if you look at the here on the lower time frame, expecting for the market to, we might see some short term downside here on gold. And if you look at the 50 minutes, so you can see the market is trending here. 5 minutes chart, a liquidity candle formation, expecting is also for the market to come back to this support level here. So lower time frame XAUSD have a short term bias downside. Euro dollar, we can see that it's there, and you can see I think XAUSD might trend short term downside here. So you can see that here 5 minutes selling candle being formed. This one, if you look at the 1 minute, you can see the market after grabbing that liquidity trending. So Euro XAUSD may we see that this is basically formed a head and shoulder here, and with that head and shoulder, it's possible now XAUSD to come back again to this support level, which is around 30 pip possible drop on XAUSD. So in that market, you can see it is a liquidity grab, and then we could see the market coming to that support level. So I'm still not entering, but we might see that for the price to come. So this is a liquidity candle formation here on XAUSD, and with that liquidity grab, so I will be short term, we can look to see that if the market is trending in that direction. So euro dollar suddenly had a break below. Expected to trend to the upside. I still think that euro dollar may revert. It's on an important support level. If we look at the XAUSD, it's in a downtrend, and in this downtrend, I think XAUSD may remain bearish here for short term, but I'm not entering here on this trade yet. Well, we see that euro dollar is on a support. So for the gold market, we will keep euro dollar trade on. We have still nearing to the, so this is a um, on a support. So in this support, look at here, you can see this is an important level of support. From this support level, expecting it to bounce. So we might see this is an unexpected downward pressure. So we are out on euro dollar. Euro dollar didn't work out here. We see that there is a break. We have few people. So we are down on 12 pip on euro dollar. So let's see what's happening with. We see that the market in majority of them little sideways. If we look at the Gbpusd, as there is a news coming, we could see on GJ as well potential trend, and delete these lines and then see. To the 4 hour, you can see the market in from that level it's coming back here. Look at the 1 hour, a bounce, and the 15 minutes you can see the market creating series of lower high. So GJ also might come back down for a short-term downside. So you see the market in majority of them restructuring. If you look at Gbpusd, so you can see GJ, there is a strong liquidity grab here from a long bearish engulfer. So you can see the market trend is down here on the lower time frame on GJ, and we could see that it's coming back below this support level. So GJ, there's a bearish engulfer here. So XAUSD, as I mentioned, gold slowly trying to move back up. So this one is a bullish market long term. We look at the 1 hour candle closing, 4 hour, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay. So on XAUSD, if you look at here, you can see the market is forming series of higher low. Here is 26 pip potentially in that area. I will be looking to potentially going long on XAUSD with the same number of pip. So if you can see that there are 26 pip here gap. I'll keep the 26 pip as a stop loss in this, and expecting it to go back again to the resistance line as the market is has broken the support. I think we could see potentially upside bias here on XAUSD. So this is where this will be another trade on XAUSD. Expecting it to trend in that direction. Just see there is a bias here. So I am long on XAUUSD, and with the fact that we have seen the market drop to that support level, therefore expecting it to have an upside bias here. So looking at the lower time frame, 30 minutes, we can see there is a long wick candle. 15 minutes, expecting it to return again to the upside, where GJ also we can see there is a short-term drop here. So we'll see, keep eye on first of all on XAUSD. This market, we look at here 5 minutes, we can see that a drop, bullish engulfer, and then followed by a narrow doji. So we can see that there is a, which is a very strong potential bounce expecting. Now this is a high liquidity zone, so The market is so if it is rejecting from here, then we could see that again going back up to that resistance line, and you can see that here is the lower time frame, 15 minutes here. Market potentially showing that bullish momentum. So there is a gap open, and as news coming on GBP, expecting this instrument as well to have an movement. So you see GJ coming down for a deeper drop, deeper pullback, while I think that XAUSD as well um, to have a move. It's the second one. There's a gap. So GBP news definitely will have an impact on GBP, JPY, and on XAUSD, expecting. So here expected a bit more upside. So we see that a 5 minutes candle closing on gold, and that if there is a liquidity zone here, so if it is rejecting from here, we might see that it's breaking to the upside here. We'll see that how far it might be going, and based on that you can see there is a liquidity grab, expecting it to you can see the market trend. So there's a gap open, and 1 minute chart. So the doji formation, and with that in mind, this is a potentially a bullish market structure, but it's coming for deeper drop here. We'll see how far it might be going here, and there's a gap open again. Come on, that's GJ has created a massive uh, drop. So you can see Gbpujpy had a huge drop, and that has impacted on XAUSD as well. So this is a downside momentum. And we look at JJ here, there's a big drop. So we see that if you look at the data, okay, so you can see the calendar, and with that calendar we can see the market is this is a dollar final GDP unemployment claims. So the data has come out to be little negative for GBP. That has caused the market to subside, and you can see the market is started to drop in that direction. So we look at on that has impacted on both gold, all the instrument. So we might see that the market is has reacted to that in that area as well. So you can see here got a rejection, and now looking on that, you can see there's a gap open. With the 15 minutes, you can see the market is this is a pretty strong gap open, and there's a potential rejection here. So yeah, we need to wait for further opportunity. We will be waiting for another opportunity as GJ has data has come out here. There is a complete drop on the daily. We may be able to see that the market is coming here again to the support and then returning back to the upside. So we can expect a deeper pullback, and then for potential again entry, we will be waiting for that on GBPJPY. On gold as well, we see that there is another drop in that area. So gold expecting to come back even below further and then to return again. So with that in mind, guys, so tomorrow also I'm coming on live. We'll be looking for further opportunity in the upcoming session. So with that said, thank you for joining this live session. I'll see you again trading live tomorrow together. Always do risk management, keep trading with proper risk management, which is very important. So thank you, and I'll see you again, guys, very soon trading live together. Until then, stay well, stay happy.